Look at me. You confess to doing this to this child? Confess to doing this to this child?
I'm gonna fire him.
You the one who sexually molested this child? Huh?
Oh, I'm back with another reaction, man. Hey, man. If y'all enjoyed them last videos, you already know what to do, man. If you ain't subscribed already and you still watching me, bro, go on and subscribe, G. Like, go on and subscribe. I don't know what you waiting on, because, like, video is still going to be hard. But, hey, man. Before anything, if y'all enjoy this, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. But, man, enough for all that. We finna just go on and get into it, because I don't know what to expect, man.
Marlon called the show and he's accusing my brother of molesting my son. I don't think any of this ever happened. I don't think Bernard ever did anything like this. I don't think he would do anything to a child, period. When CPS came knocking at my door, I was wondering, like, what was the situation about? They had told me that my brother had touched my son. I told them that was not possible. They asked me, how did I know? I told them because my brother wouldn't do anything like that. He's not that type of person. We went to a child development class. They interviewed my son on the television. He said nothing never happened. Bernard never touched him in no type of way. They gave him an STD test, and it came back, nothing was wrong with him. He never been touched or anything. After he got his tests, CPS got it, and the detective and our case.
I say that every time, like, why? They be saying what it is, right? But they don't say what make you think that. Like, they don't be asking dude that. They just take whatever he say, they run with it, you feel me? Like, what information you got? That's what I be want to know before, like, we just hop into all this. Because, like, then you tell me the information, then I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm going to go look into it, you feel me? But, nigga. And then, like, in his head, bro, what's wrong with these people? Like, mentally, they be off.
Closed out. I know Marlon through a friend of the family, and I've been knowing him for 3 or 4 years. The fact that he's saying this really does shock me. I think he's a lonely old man. He's just obsessed with my family. He's obsessed with Bernard. Marlon has crossed the line. He's going to my son's father, James, and he was supposed to come to me about it because I take care of him. I'm just tired of it. I just wish this all be done. I really hope that the tests come back that Bernard did not do it. Marlon, I hope he goes to jail for lying. And today,
I ain't gonna lie, everybody on here look weird though. Like, especially this man right here, like, look weird, then the mama look weird, then the brother, that nigga her slick to one of them sides, weird, then the dad, that nigga need a cut. Like, everybody on here just don't look right.
I want answers. I want all of this to be done and over with.
Marlon, you say that a couple years ago, you walked in on something and it was pretty shocking.
Yes, I did.
What was that?
I walked into the basement. Okay, let me start off from the beginning. Me and Nikita's son was sitting on the couch. He was playing with my phone, playing a video game that he had downloaded.
A couple years ago. It was so serious, and it happened a couple years ago, which is what I think he talking about. Why you ain't do it? Why you ain't bring it to nobody's attention a couple years ago when it happened? You feel you want to wait a couple years after just to talk about it. I ain't, and then you a grown old man, like you ain't no kid, so off that, I just don't make sense. That just don't.
Downloaded to my phone. Okay, he gets up and he walks down into the basement. Something just tells me walk down there in that basement and see what's going on down there in that basement. I get up and I walk down there into the basement and I peep down and I see Bernard down there with he had on a robe. His robe was open and he was forcing his nephew to give him oral sex. I mean, just blatant, just disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I ran down.
Okay, cause I was just finna say, what you do if you seen this? And then, yeah, like, but I ain't gonna lie, we be having a whole lot of people lying. They be having a full story. Next thing you know, it be a whole lot. So I definitely don't know until these results come in, but we finna see.
And immediately, I whooped his ass.
Bernard's ass.
I whooped his ass.
You stand up. We'll do talking standing up. Marlon is here, and he states that you guys were lovers.
Never.
Boyfriend. Oh, so you weren't.
Never lovers, never dated, never. Nothing like that.
Okay. So I'll just say, he says that you guys were lovers. He's over at somebody's house with your nephew. The nephew's playing a game on a phone. Walks down into the basement. He gets suspicious that the nephew went down the basement, and he says that you're standing in a robe, full frontal nudity, forcing your nephew to perform oral sex on you.
For one, that never happened. For two, I'm never alone with any kids or anybody by myself, unless I'm at my own house.
Why is
if he beat my brother up in the basement, where was everybody else at? Why didn't
Because there's
nobody?
other people in the house?
Right.
Right.
Other siblings, so where was they at? Where was my mother at if he did all this?
Did Marlon...
See, they supposed to ask this question when they sent right by that nigga, so they come up with his answer, because we just going to one person, like, individually. Nah, we need all these niggas together, because we definitely need to come to a conclusion of why this nigga lying. You feel me? If he lying for real.
Never after this incident come to you and say, hey...
Never. I haven't seen Marlon over 2 years.
You haven't seen Marlon in 2 years?
No, I have not seen Marlon. He made a little thing on Facebook about Bernard, tagged all friends and family members in it about rapists, molester. Like, where is this coming from? He blocked me out of it, so I couldn't even see it.
So he never talked to you and said that,
never.
That your brother, Bernard,
the pencil accident, he wasn't even nowhere around when the pencil accident happened.
What is the pencil accident, by the way?
My son was supposed to have been doing his homework. My mother picked him up from school. He was supposed to have been doing his homework. He was in my little sister's room, jumping in the bed with the pencil. The metal piece on the pencil poked him in his throat. It swept up the back of his tongue. They kept him overnight to watch him so they could see, can he swallow right?
Right.
He was out the hospital the next day. He goes, it was a gun. Where did you get that from?
Marlon said...
That nigga, hey, bro. She should have brought that up first to just tell us that this nigga is messed up in the head, because he just be making stories up, like, off rip. You just should have started off with that, then we wouldn't even have to be all the way over here. But yeah, bro need a life, because he just really messing with that family, just making up stories. Like, damn.
Was a gun?
Yeah, on paper, with the CPS.
Well, he said now, tonight, or he said right now, he believes it's from your brother sexually abusing him.
See, and that's another, he can't even keep his lies straight.
You know what? You talking about somebody obsessed with you? Nobody's obsessed with you. I could care less about you.
So why are you
it's
making
about
up
this
these-
kid. You know what you're doing
If you
to
really-
him.
if you really-
know what you're doing to
So
him.
you really
you
think
know
I
what
did
you're doing
some
to him.
shit like
Be
that?
lying.
Why would you?
Why are you lying?
Why did you wait
Why are you lying?
Why did you wait
Why are
a
you
year
lying?
later
Why are you lying?
to bring up some
Man, the hell
nasty
with-
like that?
The hell with you in this?
Hell with you.
The hell with
I'm telling y'all, bro, if that man lying, bro, that nigga, he got a serious issue, bro. He got a serious issue, man, because, like, he yelling to the top of his lungs, why is you lying, bro? Like, I just want to see the results.
you in this? That's where you go.
I am having a little trouble. I'm having a little trouble believing that basement story, okay?
For one,
Okay,
Steve-
hold on.
I ain't got no reason to lie
Can I
about
say
nothing
something
like
to you,
this.
Steve?
I will,
Why
hold
would I
on.
call
Okay.
her baby daddy and tell him something
Marlon.
like that? You know I never met that man. How do I know James? How do I know
How
James?
do you know me? You tell
How
me.
do I know
You know
James?
people pay.
How do you know him, man? How did you, if you ain't know him, how did you even get that man number? If you don't know him, you ain't never met him, how you get that man number? I just see it on none of it.
Hey,
Why would I call that man and tell him something like that?
Hey,
Man, why would I call that man and tell him something like that?
Stop now.
I'm stuck in the middle, basically. Because I don't know who to believe. Because he's coming telling me one thing, then we get to proof.
See, bro had cut his mustache and stuff though, cause y'all seen how he was looking on that little clip when they showed him, but he still ain't got no cut for real. He just shaved down the mustache.
He said, he told the police the whole thing. Then they sent him to the police to take a polygraph test. We haven't got the results back.
Well, we got the ones that we took, and they're here today. Let's find out. Bernard, we asked you, straight to the heart of the matter, did you ever sexually molest Nakia's oldest son?
No, I have not.
And you replied no. And the result of Bernard's lie detector test is that he told the truth. You want to hear your result? You made a lot of allegations. You need to face the music now.
Really?
Now you can tell me right here.
No, you get out there and face the people you accused. You don't need to go out there. Why? Do you know what's in here already?
This is
Huh?
I
my
admit to
child.
what I did.
What did you do? What did you do?
Do a damn thing for him.
What did you do?
For you to step and believe that I'll do.
Yeah, they gotta definitely give bro some help, though. 'Cause bro, he gone. He ain't there for real. That nigga.
I admit
He's
to
sick
it.
too.
I ain't no coward.
You're a coward to go back out on that
I
stage.
admit it to it. You know,
Marlon, who's made all these accusations against everybody else, said, you know, you didn't do anything when you found out that you did do this, you know. But now he came here today. He's the one who he called the show, wanted to come here, and we gave him a lie detector test. You just passed yours, and then we asked him, did you ever have sexual physical contact with Bernard? He said yes. Did you see Bernard make his nephew give him oral sex? And he said yes. Are you lying that you saw Bernard make his nephew give him oral sex? He said no. Results came back all the same for Marlon, and they came back that he did not tell the truth.
Exactly.
Okay. So, hey, look at me. You confess to doing this to this child? You confess to doing this to this child?
Oh, I'm gonna fire him.
You the one who sexually molested this child? Huh? You're gonna be in big trouble.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm tripping. I must want to listen to that, right? Hold up. Y'all can skip it. I ain't tripping, but
No sex. And then we asked him, did you ever have sexual physical contact with Bernard? He said yes. Did you see Bernard make his nephew give him oral sex? And he said yes. Are you lying that you saw Bernard make his nephew give him oral sex? He said no. Results came back all the same for Marlon, and they came back that he did not tell the truth.
Exactly.
Okay.
all right. Oh, the nigga confessed, okay. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard none of that. So okay. But yeah, nigga, that is dumb. That I don't even like this don't even make sense. Then you went on the show to try to say somebody else did it when in reality you did it. Like you just really just like I don't know, bro.
So, hey, look at me. You confess to doing this to this child? You confess to doing this to this child?
Oh, I'm gonna fire him.
You the one who sexually molested this child? Huh? You're gonna be in big trouble when you get back there. You understand? You're the one that's probably gonna be getting arrested here. You accuse, why did you do that? Accuse him when you're the one doing it.
I see what I see down in that.
You're the one that did it. You confessed to doing it to the child. You're done. You know what? You're right. You are done. You're done lying about other people. You're done ever hurting another child again. You can get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of my studio and go to jail. Marlon confessed it.
Bro, that's weird, bro. Like, that's weird. I told y'all though, them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas look weird, but that's crazy. Like, I don't even know.
Dan, our lie examiner, that he molested your nephew, your son. Okay? He admitted this. When I just asked him backstage, when I asked him, did you molest the child? He shook his head yes. Okay? He also informed us that polygraph that was given to him in Michigan, that he's been informed that he's failed that. Not only has he failed ours, he's failed the one that the state of Michigan gave him. Okay? You need to go back home, you need to contact the police, and you need to reopen this case.
It's still open. It's still open.
And have them now look at Marlon. I mean, they're going to look now because they know he failed, but you can, you'll show them our show. This guy is a psychopath liar. He's a bad guy. Listen, the good thing is you came on, you cleared your name, all right?
Yes.
Now you can do something.
I'm taking the shirt to court.
Now you can do something good for your nephew and put this guy behind bars.
Now I can be around them. I have not been around them over 4 months.
And now you can be there for your nephew and put this guy behind bars. Good luck to you.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that's weird, T. But hey, man, if y'all, I don't even want to say enjoy the video, shit, it wasn't good. But hey, man, at the end of the day, if y'all stayed this long, then obviously y'all, wanted to see what happened. But hey, man, I'm done with this shit, though. So I'm gone.